I go to power contacts. I go, hey, give me some fortification supplies from Kodo Rain or any controlled system, because you have to do it from a controlled system. And we'll cover that in just a second. So you go to the system, you grab your cargo, but now you can only grab those 10 cargo every 30 minutes. So basically the concept for the lazy method is you have a ship at a station, you collect your 10 cargo, you set a timer for 30 minutes, and then you go do something else, whether it's, go do, like, play another game.
So about every 10 minutes or so, more of these cargo
30 minutes.
ready to be picked up, like you pick up credits.
Yeah.
Then you just keep picking it up, keep picking it up, keep picking it up.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. So it's every 30 minutes. And so basically what he's explaining the lazy method is you do that, you pick up your credits, or you pick up your supplies until you have a full cargo load. Once you have a full cargo load for Edmund Mahan, you take all of those supplies in one run to Gateway. Gateway is his major base of operations. Drop them off at Gateway.
Wait, Gateway. I didn't see that on the map. Where's Gateway?
Look it up. Basically, in the power play menu, it's the one that's got Edmund Mahone's symbol right on top of it. It's basically his home system.
All right.
So you go to a controlled system.
Go ahead, bookmark that real quick.
You fill your cargo hold any way you want to. I'll explain the second method in just a second. You fly to Gateway, drop them off. Boom. You have credits. You have money. Boom. There you go. You do get paid for dropping off them initially, but it's not enough to, as explained earlier, it's not enough to pay for anything major, because you're only getting paid like 1,000 a merit or something. It's really stupid. The goal is to make merits for the end of the week, so you get your big paycheck. That's the ultimate goal. So there's that. That's the first method. The second method is you can use your own personal money to just fast track the quota. If you've ever seen that where it shows that, where you pick up your 10 and then it says spend 100,000 credits to fast travel this quota. So you basically skip the 30-minute timer and you just basically buy all your merits. And
So you spend credits just to say, hey, here's it now.
exactly. So there's a
Okay.
those are the two methods. Now, the second method is going to cost more than the reward of turning in the merits to begin with. So that's why the lazy method is more of a thing. And because he doesn't spend that much every day doing it, whatever. Basically, you don't have to go to rank 5 if you don't want to. It's there for your knowledge if you do so choose to. However, maintaining rank 5 is going to be a chore. It's going to be worse than fucking grinding in Destiny, okay?
So if you're anything like me, who may or may not be frequent on gold after a month,
Yeah.
if at all, you kind of want to stay near rank 3 or 4.
All right, yes. Rank 2 is fucking easy. One load in a Type 6 is all 100 merits. And you could even spend the extra money. You could spend your own money to fast track that shit, because that's only 100 cargo. And that's what? That's only 1 million credits per load. And that's easy if you're doing slave trading on the side where you're making that 1 million credits back. That's fucking easy. Anybody can do that. I'm going to maintain rank 4 for now, which is, again, another fucking easy thing, because, a couple of kills in a combat zone, a couple of runs in cargo, and boom, there's rank 4. Rank 5 is the one that's going to be fucking ridiculous. Okay, so those are
Right,
the...
so pretend you're me. You're at rank 1 and no idea how to get merits. How do we get started?
Okay, okay, we just covered that.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, all right, let me finish the
Like, where
present.
do we get the merits?
All right. We are going to cover that in just a few minutes.
All right.
I'm trying to get through the boring presentation bullshit, because this is taking a lot of time, and anybody who's interested in more information can stay after the meeting.
You really should have just separated it into days.
I know, but I want to get...
Well, the more information, however, no matter how boring it is,
I
we'll
almost
just
fell
get it out of the way now so we don't have to deal with it later.
Well, everybody needs to be up to date on what everybody else needs to know at the beginning. Again, Rick, I'm trying to do this fast, dude. I'm really sorry, okay? But this is a lot of information to take in at once.
I know
Please.
it's a lot of information problem. You shouldn't take it in all at once. You should divide it into sections like they do with real employee videos.
I under-
Guys, let Dave do
I
what he's
understand
trying
you
to
worked
do,
hard
so
on
we
it,
don't get
but
this out of the way already.
if it's too much at once, you're gonna forget most of it.
Again, more information and questions can be answered later. This is a presentation. We need to go over this because everybody needs to know how it all works.
Yeah, if anybody has the doubts or want refilling the information, you can just ask later on in the week or whenever.
Yes. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, for some people, we actually have to do this one more time. We have 4 more pages to go over. And then we will be done with that.
What are the 4 pages of? Damn, Dave.
It's part 2, which is why should I work for Edmund Mahone, and it's all of his bullet pointers. It's got some really good stuff in it.
Oh my God.
All right. Again, I apologize for the ear rape, but this shit needs to be, presented. All right, here we go. It should take 15 more minutes.
A Lazy Commander's Guide to Power Play. Why the heck should I work for Edmund Mahone? Written and illustrated by Adeptus Causae. Presented by Superdave Echo 419 Fohammer, Vice President of Red Star Line Incorporated. On board Space Station, Hardeman Aerospace North Star 4. Preamble. The other reviews that I have done to date have focused on more combat-oriented powers, and having done a Federal, an Imperial, and an Independent, it's Alliance time. Edmund Mahone is quite possibly the best power for traders, rare traders in particular, and is a good patron for miners as well due to his profit vouchers at rank 2. While he doesn't directly reward combat, the lack of a combat-based expansion method rewards players who seek to undermine the other powers through interdiction and piracy. The capitalism with Edmund Mahone. Ask yourself the following questions. 1. Do you want to be a civilian miner or trader? 2. Do you want to make as much as 170% profit on rare goods? 3. Do you want to make up to plus 20% of the value of mined goods? 4. Do you want to be a part of the youngest faction, and challenge the well-established Federation and Empire? 5. Do you want to be a part of a power that focuses on transport and trade to prepare, expand, and control? 6. Are you loyal to the Alliance, and want to fight for its glory? If you said yes to any/all of the above, vote Mahone. What Edmund Mahone does for you whether you serve him or not, tab over to the Stats tab on Edmund Mahone's M's screen to see what he offers freely to everyone. In exploited systems, the effects of his patronage creates an environment where you can make an amazing profit on agriculture goods and equipment, any technology or machinery commodity consumed by agriculture economies. These benefits are great for any trader whose political power doesn't directly reward trade. Practically everybody who is not Edmund, control systems, 20% reduction on hull reinforcement and on cargo racks. Want to outfit a T-Series transport on the cheap? This is the place to do it. Also good for reinforcing those stealth builds. 4x increase in production and consumption of agricultural goods and equipment. Step 1. So, agricultural economies are likely to have high supply on all foodstuffs, and a high demand for agricultural equipment. Buy your delicious fish and other foodstuffs here. Page 1. A Lazy Commander's Guide to Power Play. Why the heck should I work for Edmund Mahone? Step 2. Conversely, high-tech and industrial worlds will have a high supply of agriculture equipment and a high demand for foods. Step 3. Profit. 5% price reduction on agriculture goods and equipment. So buy in control systems, and sell in exploited systems, see below, to maximize profit. Empire and Federation. Exploited 50% reduction in production and consumption of agricultural goods. Means that this is not the place to sell your delicious fish. 5% increase in price of agricultural goods. Sell your agricultural machinery and tech here. Alliance and Independent. Exploited 10% price increase in agricultural food goods. Sell your delicious fish and whatnot here. 400% production and consumption of agricultural goods. Means that you will almost always be selling high, grade. 10% price reduction in agricultural equipment. Buy agricultural machinery and tech at these systems. Ranks 1 through 5 with Edmund Mahone. Get the full scoop on Power Play ranks 1 to 5 here. https://forums.frontier.co.uk/show. Ender and Power Play rank 1. I said this in the main guide. Rank I with any power is worse than having no rank at all because all that you have really gained is enemies. Best to get to rank 2 ASAP. Rank 2, Edmund offers you a 5% voucher redeemable at the same control or exploited systems that you receive them at for the value of all profits. This is great for traders, and even better for miners because their entire hold is full of pure profit. -1st/2nd/3rd place equals 20%/15%/10% bonus to these vouchers, should as follower make the effort to get him there. Maintaining rank 2 is very easy. 54 merits/week will do it. Rank 3, this, and 4 weeks of service, grant access to the Retributor Beam Laser, page 2.
Alright, so real quick, that last 3 sentences was kind of jumbled. So basically, if Edmund Mahone's in the top 3 spaces, you get an increase on the percentage rate for the profit voucher for trading. So it's 20% for first, 15% for second, and 10% for third place in the power standings. Alright, so that's that.
It said his profit vouchers were only usable, or rather that his profiting was only good for agricultural products. Does that not mean we can't apply anywhere else?
It's good for those. It's not only used for those. It can be used on anything. Alright. That's that. Alright, page 3. 2 more.
A Lazy Commander's Guide to Power Play. Why the heck should I work for Edmund Mahone and it only takes 400 merits/week to maintain?
I forgot to get rid of that link too.
http://elite-dangerous.wikia.com/wiki/retributor. I really want to love the Retributor, as the idea of overheating an enemy in the midst of combat is an appealing prospect, particularly for PvP. The sad truth is that its damage output is laughable, though comparable to a beam laser of the same class and type, and the only option being a fixed mount makes it almost unusable. The final nail in the coffin is that as a class 1 weapon it really only finds utility on small craft, so you leave it behind as you move to larger ships, if and only if it is eventually given the option to be placed on a gimbal or turret mount, and able to be had as a class 2 or 3 weapon will the Retributor begin to shine. Name, Retributor_beam_laser.jpg views, 4986 size, 18.3 KB. Example, for the sake of argument, here is an adder that uses the Retributor to down shields and overheat the enemy while its class 2 gimbaled multi-cannon chew them up. This inexpensive interceptor is a dedicated long-range interceptor designed to interdict and destroy political craft belonging to the Empire and the Federation. This is for exhibit only. I do not recommend the Retributor in its current incarnation for any tangible purpose. The idea of mounting 3 Class 3 gimbaled Retributors on a Python is a frightening thought though. Hey devs! Rank 4. Rank 4 with Edmund is as good as rank 4 with anyone else. You can stay here comfortably by earning 800 merits/month and reap great benefits. Rank 5. It's a long, hard grind to rank 5. Getting it and maintaining it.
Walter, your mic
Jargo.
is breaking off. Pretty mute.
Shit.
There, it's over.
And that's why everybody else is already on mute schedules, because that exact thing I was avoiding.
Okay,
Okay.
anyways, one more
All
page
right.
to go.
All right, so long story short, I'll have to read the last part so I don't have to start the page all over again. All right, rank 5 is